Hey everybody, it's JLantis here and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be reviewing and unboxing the limited edition Belle doll. Alright, so here is Belle while she is still in her box. So I have already taken off the plastic cover because the glare was everywhere. And the new thing about this doll is that on the top window panel they have their movie names printed right there. So some people didn't like it, but I actually love it. It's quite beautiful and it doesn't obstruct the view since we're not going to be looking at her from the top all the time anyway, so I really love that. And here is a look at her box pattern. The frame is just beautiful. I think it's inspired by the stained glass window design from the film. Again, it says Belle 1 of 5,000 on the bottom. I really love her pose in the box as well. I love it when they pose them in dynamic poses opposed to like, hands down and kind of like a statuesque pose. So she looks very, very lively. So on the back, again, it has in a shiny foil lettering, so it's quite beautiful. You see there? This is Beauty and the Beast, and explains a little bit about the doll and her design. I really love the long paragraph. For a while, they've been getting shorter and shorter, but they have now been adding more details back in these dolls, so that's awesome. Right, so that is pretty much it for the box. So right now, I'm gonna take her out so we can all get a better look. And we're back with Belle out of the box. So oh my god, she is stunning. I'm like stunned, petrified by her beauty. And of course here is her certificate of authenticity. So it's 3413 out of 5,000. So I always get like random numbers. So I also did a full unboxing video, so if you guys are interested, it's on a separate video, so you can click on the annotation to go check that out if you want to see the unboxing process. But right now we have Belle and she is stunning. Her level of detail is on par with the earlier dolls like Rapunzel and Tiana, back when they actually started these limited edition doll lines, and the details was immaculate. The most important thing about Belle is that she has a brand new face sculpt and a face paint compared to her doll that came out in 2010. So this new face sculpt and face up resembles her so much, just captures her perfectly. Alright, so for her face up, she has beautiful hazel eyes. She's glancing to her left and her eyebrows are slightly arched because this scene is based on the Something There duet with B, so she's kind of unsure of her feelings. She's like, am I in love or am I not in love? So that's really adorable. And her eye makeup is beautiful. She has like a brownish mustard kind of color for the eyeshadow, topped with a paler kind of gold. It's hard to see, but you can see it under the lighting. It has like a shimmery gold color there as well. And for her eyeliner, she has very, very pale pink. It almost looks like it's a part of her skin because it's so pale. And she have rooted eyelashes, perfectly curled, and she have slight blushings on her cheeks and a pale pink lips. So her makeup is very minimal and natural, so I really love that. And another important thing about her is that they have finally given her her widow's peak. That is the little arched hairline that she has. Her previous dolls never had that, so I'm so happy that they have finally given her her widow's peak, and it's styled with these two parts twisted and pulled to the back, and then fastened with her little burgundy bow. That's so adorable. And I hate these tabs. I have to cut them out later. And her hair is then curled in these soft, loose waves. They're kind of gel, so it's a little bit hard to hold the shape, so understandable. And she also have like a little fringe falling off her right here. That is so Belle, because throughout the movie she keeps pulling that hair in behind her ears because it's kept falling on her face, so the level of attention is amazing. And then she also have these two little fringes are curly. Alright, now moving on to her dress. Her dress is beautiful. Here's a full view of her. Like, she's so tall, I can't even fit in my camera. Alright, so first up she has her cape. It's a deep red burgundy color. It's velvet and it's just so soft, and at the edges are decorated with these golden threaded embroideries with a few gold gems. And here's the back to see how long it is. So it is pretty long, and it's not that long, but it's long enough for it to like drape and drag behind her. My focus is going crazy right now. Oh lord. Oh. See, so I hope you can see. It's long enough for it to drag behind her, so that's really nice. And the inner has a it's actually showing up purplish on camera, but it's actually more browner in real life. Has a satin lining underneath. It's beautiful how it's catching the light, and it has a little golden threaded rope right here. It forms a bow and it fastens, so you can actually untie it and take it off. I will try to take it off at the end of the review to show you guys. And the rope goes all the way to the bottom, ended up with these golden tassels. Ooh, and she also has a hood, yay! I almost forgot. She also has a fully functional hood. I will try to put it on at the end of the video because I don't want to mess up her hair quite yet because I think it's going to struggle a little bit because her hair is so big. It's full of secrets. Do you guys get that reference? If you do, great. Alright, moving down to her dress. So her dress, she has this beautiful burgundy color pattern and the roses are metallic and they're actually printed. And it's so shiny. And then the unique thing is that no two Belles are alike because probably the pattern is printed on a huge fabric and afterward they're separately assembled and made into a dress, so no two Belles are alike, as in like the patterns are not the same on each doll. For me, this big rose is gonna be here, but for someone else it's gonna be elsewhere, so that's really unique and I really love that fact. And she has a sweetheart bodice decorated again with these embroideries and jewels right here, and then her tops and bottom are two separate pieces, so that's cool. Let me show you. See? Alright, moving down to her dress, it has the same pattern and has a slit in the middle, and beside the slit is more embroideries that matches the rest of her embroideries, roses and the little floral patterns, again with the jewels. And I love the fact that they're not overdoing the jewels, just enough to make it, you know, glam a little bit for the limited edition quality of the doll, so I love that. And ending up in just boom, this huge rose embroidery, it's just so gorgeous. Look at that. So it has this is what, organza? Yeah, I think an organza pale pink layer, and underneath again this satin layer is the same as the cape lining here, and ending everything with these lace ruffle trims here. It's beautiful. It has like gold threads thrown in there and mixed together, so it gives you the slightest hint of sparkle. Her dress also have like a paneled kind of layer here that's angular. I love that. Ooh, I almost forgot about her sleeves. So her sleeves, usual, the same pattern, the same embroidered details that matches the rest of her details, and of course ending everything up with her lace trims here that matches. And on her other hand, she has a little birdie friend that she is feeding in the movie. It's so adorable. Look at it. He stays perfectly, surprisingly. He tends to fall down a few times, but if you put it back on or snap it into her finger, he stays there, so that's quite nice. Alright, now let's take off her hood and her cape so we can see her dress without the cape. Alright, let's do it together, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm just worried I won't be able to tie it back as nice as it was because I'm so bad at tying ribbons. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. It's done! Oh my god. It's so beautiful, and she still has something tied to her hand. Let me fix that. Alright, so here she is without her cape, so her dress is actually a off-shoulder kind of dress. Ooh, that's kind of risque for a princess to be wearing in winter. I'm just kidding. It's stunning. Oh my god, look at that. It could be a ball gown. She could be wearing this for a party. And her dress actually has a train. Look at that. Look at that. This is from the side. Oh my god, this is just beautiful. I'm gonna be saying, I think I said beautiful like 1,000 times in this review. So here's her cape right there. So I'm gonna try to put it on her head because it's easier since her hair is already in the back. Let me do that. Alright, so look at her with the hood. So it does stay, but you have to put some of her hair a little bit at the front because it's really bulky at the back if you put all of them. And do you guys believe me when I say I suck at tying bows? Look at that. Look at that bow that I tied. So yeah, it's so cute, but I wouldn't actually recommend it because it kind of messes up her hair, and yeah, but it does look good for photos. And last but not least, her shoes. She has boots. Oh my god, her boots are so detailed. I had to lay her down because I couldn't show it while standing up. Look at that. Her winter boots, I was so sure they were gonna give her some random flats, and they actually give her some really detailed boots. Look at that paint detail. Look like it's worn and actually, it's actually worn through snow and dirt. This detail is stunning. This doll is just, I can't. And here is a quick comparison between the original limited edition Belle doll from 2010 and her. So again, the face sculpt and the face up makes the biggest difference because this Belle is stunning, but her face sculpt and the paint doesn't actually quite captures her and her expression, while this one does. But that doesn't make the original one any less prettier. She is stunning on her own accord as being the original doll. Alright, so I guess that wraps up my review on this amazing limited edition Belle doll. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, you can thumbs up and subscribe to check out more of my videos. You can also check me out on Instagram at JLantisToys for more photos. And I hope everyone who wanted her managed to get her as well. Stay tuned for my reviews on Beast, Gaston, and the Platinum set as well. But right now, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye!